Hey guys, what is going on? We're here back with another video, and today as you guys can see by the title, we have a big one. Today we are going to be looking at my chases, and what the title does not say is we are going to be giving a little story behind each one, whether it was from a trade, if I pulled it, like whatever. And we're going to give a story behind it. Now, these are all just randomly stacked behind me. Before we start, I have 37 soda chases up to date. And I have around 200 and almost 50 sodas, but I bought a lot of them just as commons, or I got a lot of gifts from commons, so honestly, like, my odds are pretty good, but we are going to start cracking into some sodas, looking at some chases, and let's start off with the good one. We have Werewolf. Obviously, they're all going to be chases. And I'm going to say if it's an international or not, so this is a U.S. Werewolf, glow in the dark, 1,250 piece. So this soda I pulled from Toys R Us, and it's a funny story. There is a story behind this one, as there is all of these. When I was trying to get this soda, it was sold out. It sold out on me, but luckily, and this was at Toys R Us, and it was online, and luckily enough, I was able to get one. And I pulled the chase. And this was a big one for me because I love Scooby-Doo. Next up, we have Snake Plissken. 10,000 piece US. And there is the Chase Pog. One of 1,600 full auto Snake Plissken. Which is super sick. So, let's keep looking at some more. Here he is. Right there before we keep going. Super cool soda with the full gun. I actually do have the common where he has the little gun. We have 35 more chases to go through. Whoa, I almost slid that right off the table. Next up, we have a newer one, which is Maleficent. Now, I got... let me make sure this is also still recording because I don't want to... Okay, we're good. I hate leaving the screen, but... gotta make sure it's still recording. So this one, Maleficent, I got from Pop Culture. Oh yeah, and the Snake Plissken I got on my birthday. And it was one of my best birthdays ever, so it's a really cool soda to me. Not because of the figure, just because of the meaning behind it. And now we have Maleficent, who I got from Pop Culture. And now, hold on 1 second. Again, guys, I need to just... Okay, we're back. Now, we're going to look at this Maleficent. This one I pulled from Pop Culture. Really sick with all the flames she has on her. This was an easy one apparently to pull, because obviously the weight. But I didn't have a choice on what ones I got because I just ordered it off Pop Culture. And I was lucky enough to get the chase. If not, I would have probably went to Toys R Us because they got them and I would have opened, weighed the heaviest one. But I got it already, so I didn't need to. Next up, we have Edna Mode. Let's take a look at her. We're not going to say if it's an international. I'll forget. Here is Edna. Really sick. 1 in 2,000. This one is Smiling for the chase. And this one I pulled on What the Pops live stream. And these were sodas I got for my birthday. But I opened them before my birthday. And yeah, it was super, super fun to do it with them. It was nice to pull a chase, or chases, you never know. But this is one also I really wanted. Next up, we have Prince Adam. And here is the chase, 1 in 1,000. And when I got this, this was my most limited, tied for my most limited Funko item. It is a metallic chase. It's worth $150 right now, which is really crazy. And what's special about this one was when my mom was in the hospital with her fractured leg, me and my grandma went and we picked it up. And they held this one for me for a little bit. And when I opened it and I saw it was a chase, I was absolutely amazed. Next up, we have Oil Can Harry. This is a recent one, and this was the only chase that I pulled on Christmas, which is insane considering I opened 15 sodas, but again, we're still ahead of the odds with how many sodas I've actually ripped open that were sealed. we're still doing really good. I don't know why I shut that, but there is Oil Can Harry. He needs to go back in his can. I usually just take them out after I show them, but there's a lot of sodas to go through, so we're just gonna put him back in his bag. And I started taking out the black bags from the soda. As you guys knew, I kept them in. I have a box full of them right now, and I haven't gone through all of them yet. I will be doing that probably later today. But the next one is Mr. Monopoly. So as I said, Oil Can Harry was from Christmas. Mr. Monopoly does not want to be opened. And this one is a funny story because this one was from my first pop culture order that cost me an arm and a leg. An arm and a leg. And I wanted the common. I didn't even want this chase. So then my next order I had to add, because I was already getting ready to do another order, I had to add another Mr. Monopoly so I could get the common. Now this one, again, he's a very weird color. And it's just a glitter chase. It doesn't make sense. Everyone says it should have been in jail. I agree. Actually, I thought of that before I heard it from anyone else. But yeah, I think the chase is a little bit, I don't know if it's green for money. I think Professor Josh said that. But it really doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Next up, we have Danger Mouse. Now, this one has a really special meaning because this is my most limited Funko item up to date. And me and my dad went to this store in another mall far away, and we took an hour-and-a-half bus ride to get there. Oh my gosh, I have soda wrappers falling on my foot. It took an hour-and-a-half to get there, and then I really wanted this soda to begin with. And then I pulled the chase, a Danger Mouse, 1 of 600, my most limited Funko item. And obviously there's US, but it's still really, really limited. And he is the devil. So this is there. I have some pretty cool chases. I'm super stoked to have as many chases as I do. And I have some really good ones. Next up we have Buruto, which this one I recently pulled on another What the Pop live stream. This one was a community battle. And everyone came on and ripped one soda. And with my one soda, I pulled the chase, Buruto Uzumaki. And if it wasn't for them holding this event, I wouldn't have bought it. Because when I went to Toys R Us, it was funny. So I was given $20 by my mom's friend. Oh, why am I putting that over there? When we were there, and then they were also on sale for something. So I bought this one and Shang Chi and Captain Carter, and I pulled the chase on their on their live stream. The other two I opened on my video, but that is the chase Buruto. He does not like to get closed. Next up, we have Harley Quinn Demon. This one I also pulled the same day as Mr. Monopoly from Pop Culture. Harley Quinn Demon, glow in the dark. So this and the common, there is no difference between the glow. And the only thing you can tell is by the texture. So yeah, my soda collection has been getting quite bigger every day. Actually, today I traded 4 commons for a chase, which is going to be in this video, obviously. But this is another reason why we're doing this video. Sorry, there was like a spider web that just dropped. But here is Harley Quinn. This isn't Harley Quinn Demon, this is Harley Quinn. And this one has a really special meaning because I woke up super early to this con. This is one of the main things I wanted at Hot Topic. And I had made a couple friends there, and I was like, man, I was so, didn't know if I should buy 2, and I only bought 1. And now I regret it because I need the common. I have the Chase metallic one. Super cool, though, because the metallic looks better than the regular, obviously. But I still am going to be trying to get that regular one. I have a friend that has it. It's just not one at the very top of my list right now. You could get it for like $20 shipped on eBay. It's not very expensive to get one. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet, but I should because it's one of like 30 I need. So, next up, we'll do this one. We have Edward Scissorhands. And now this is the same one that I pulled Edna on with What the Pop, and it was me and them doing a battle. I also pulled Edward Scissorhands with Shirt, the Chase. I pulled this and Edna out of 10. They only pulled 1. There is Edward Scissorhands. really cool. I have, most of these I have the commons. I think I'm only missing commons for like 3 or 4 of them. I forget how many exactly, but I think it's around 3. Next up, we have the Tick, and this one was after my first day of high school. I totally got lost, and when I got home, I was like so excited because I had so many packages coming, and I got one from Amazon, and I said, it's not going to be a chase because I think they weigh them or whatever, and then as I was saying that, I opened it, and I pulled the Chase Tick, which is awesome. Blue metallic Tick, which is just insane. I love the metallic on him. He's one of my favorite metallics. But I think Count Chocula might be my favorite. And coming soon, we're going to be doing a cereal soda review. So all the sodas that are cereal ad icons, we're going to take a look at very shortly. Here we have Shang Chi. This is another one. So I bought Buruto and Captain Carter and the Buruto that we pulled the chase on. I opened the 2 others that I bought that day with my cousin, and I pulled the Chase Shang-Chi. So when I went to Toys R Us, only because of What the Pop, I pulled 2 out of 3 chases, which, like, I think it's just because they're What the Pop and they have amazing luck, but here's the metallic Shang-Chi. I know it's not that popular of a soda, and the metallic is actually not that great. It's not bad, but not great. And it's not a really popular soda. There's 15,000 of them, and he's just in a normal pose, but it was still nice to pull. Next up, we have Professor Owl. Now, I pulled Edna, Edward, and Professor Owl. This is the last one that I pulled with them. But in our soda battle, I opened 10 sodas, and I pulled 3 chases, and all of these ones were all just picked up from, all of them came from Toys R Us. My grandma picked me up Edna and Edward, and those were the only 2 at that Toys R Us, and she pulled me chases on both of them, and she just picked them up randomly. They were like, I just asked her if she could pick them up. She went, just bought 1 of each randomly and pulled a chase on both. So, and then Professor Owl is one that I picked out. Next up, we have Jaina. Now, this is a funny story because when I bought Zan from Hot Topic, Jaina sold out before I could buy her. Really fast, actually. Jaina was way sold out. And I bought one from K-Dog and Fish. I bought this in Prince John. And I pulled the Jaina chase. Now, luckily enough, my good friend was able to help me with the common. Because I didn't want to buy anymore because it was just... and we that was one of my trades for Jeffrey as Robin, was getting this common. Next up, we have Rosie. Now, funny story with this one. I'm going to keep saying funny story, I know it. But this one I had on order at Pop in a Box. And, well, as Pop in a Box usually does, their pre-order went way longer than expected. They still haven't got them in stock. I found them at Toys R Us, so I canceled my pre-order. And I pulled the Rosie chase. And actually, what's funny is for one chase that's in here now, one of the things that I traded was a Rosie common, a Savoir-Faire common. We'll get into that one again. That's the story behind it. But we did trade a Rosie common just today. But there's the chase. And it was a double. I already have it. But yeah, I think it's funny that I just found this. And Toys R Us was putting these out when we were there. And like all the others from the set, like Egon, Spangler, everyone but Werewolf and Quisp. And they didn't have Beetlejuice. They had like this one. I also pulled my, just a bunch of sodas there. Next up, we have He-Man from Masters of the Universe. This is one I bought at the same time as I bought Rosie. And I also pulled the chase on this guy. These ones weren't new when I got them. They were sitting there. And I bought 2, and I went a perfect pull on He-Man. And I don't mind this chase. It's not one of my favorite chases, but I know a lot of people are hunting that one down. Next up, we'll do this one. This one I recently just got from K-Dog and Fish. It's Edward from Cowboy Bebop. I opened this, and I needed the common of Oil Can Harry because I showed the chase. And I actually pulled the chase Edward with 1 can. I need this common, actually. I'm looking around for this common. I know a lot of places where I can get it. I just don't want to buy a sealed one for $20 to $30 when all I need is the common. If I pulled the chase, though, this one's sitting at $100 right now because it's unreleased. But I'd trade it or something if I got another chase. Here is Chester Cheetah, one of my favorites. This one has a good story because this one I got at Hot Topic when sodas were $3. And I bought, like, I think I bought 5 Chester Cheetahs. And luckily enough, I did pull a chase. They had, I think, about 12 there, but there were probably around 10. So there were a couple bought, but I pulled at least one chase. There's another chase that I also pulled that will show next from that $3 sale. So I bought, I forget, I think I bought 15 sodas that day. And the other chase I pulled besides Chester Cheetah was Jack Torrance. And I also bought 5 of him because I wanted his chase. And there is Jack Torrance right there. Frozen Jack. Super cool. And a $3 chase, I will take that any day. And, like, paying $6 for a Jack Torrance and a Chester Cheetah chase that are together around probably 130 is what I'm guessing-ish. That's pretty sick. Maybe 140. I think they're around 60 to 70 each. Next up, we'll do this one. This is Pumpkin Jack. This one my friend picked up for me when I was in school because I couldn't go and pick up the con stuff. And all the Canadian Jack Torrances were international common pogs. And that's what he looks like there. But it is indeed the chase. All my friends got that pog when they pulled the chase that live in Canada. And he is burning. He's also glow in the dark. But yeah, my friend picked this up and actually pulled me the chase. He picked a bunch of people up one. And I was the only person that got the chase out of everyone. So I got lucky. Next up, we have Fearless Leader, which is a really sick soda. This is another one I got when Rosie came out. Sorry about the background noises, guys. But there is Fearless Leader, the chase. This is probably one of my least favorite sodas. Probably my least favorite chase. It's just, I don't know the character. He's so plain. He's in a weird position. He's just I don't really like this soda, but that's my opinion. And I don't think many people do enjoy this soda, but it is a chase I own. Next up, we'll do this one. This is another one I got with Fearless Leader and Rosie. Scarlet Witch. Now, this one went missing for a week. It was in the bottom of my bag that when we went out, we took because I bought like a whole like library bag full of stuff. And this one fell, and it's actually the chase, Scarlet Witch. And she was sitting at $170 for a while. And now she's down to like $100, I believe. But that's still a really sick soda. Glow-in-the-dark chase, and a really popular one that a lot of people couldn't find this soda, and I was able to catch it on the day it came out. Next up, we will do, I'm trying to save some really good ones till the end, just because I want to give the good stories till the end. This is Frankenstein Jr. This has a really good story towards it. My cousins bought 2 sodas, and they got the common of, what's his name? Klondike Cat. And they opened a Frankenstein Jr. and pulled the chase. And they sent it to me for absolutely free. This is one of my second most limited 660 pieces of my whole collection. I think I have a few other 660s. But there is the metallic Frankenstein Jr. I really wanted this soda. And they were just like, yeah, we're sending it to you. And I absolutely freaked out. They didn't do, and the shipping, they live pretty far away, and it was, they shipped it the one day, then one day passed, and it was here. So 2 days, really awesome. Next up, we will do this one, which is Barrel. This one doesn't have that much of a meaning. I wanted this soda a lot. I do have the common on its way, but I went to Hot Topic, opened up 5 sodas, and pulled the chase Barrel. That's honestly about it, but I was super hyped to go to Hot Topic. To get this one, and it's a really nice soda, but doesn't have that much of a special story behind him. But if you guys do notice, let me make sure I didn't show off another one, yeah. So as you notice, I have the Pumpkin King, Harley Quinn Demon, and Barrel Chases. I have quite a bit of the Nightmare Before Christmas. I have luck with them, I guess. Next up, we'll do this one. This is also from Pop Culture. It is the Hulk. I didn't like the common. I said I didn't like the common, and they gave me the chase. So, really sick. I actually do have the common now because I needed it, but the chase is just so much cooler with that metallic helmet. Really sick soda. I'm sure you could tell the difference with this one in weight as well, but I didn't, again, get to pick with the weight or anything like that, with any of the, like, theories. It was just sent to me from, like, when you get soda sent to you, it's, like, more fun because you didn't even pick the chase. Next up, we'll do this one also from Pop Culture, from the Con NYC. This was my first ever flock chase, and I flipped out. Super exciting when I pulled this. It is Flocked Rocket. I still need this common. Not really actively searching for it. It is one on my list, but it's not something I need right this second. It's a really small soda. Next up, we will do, let's see what I have left. This one's also from Amazon. After I said that, I'm probably not going to pull a chase. And then we pulled the chase. And I'm still actively searching for this common. I think I have a friend that's putting it aside for me. For our next deal. But there is the see-through Chili Willy. I almost dropped that. That could have been bad. But I didn't, luckily. It's like an icy, and yeah, it just came from Amazon. That's the only really story behind it. And I wasn't expecting pulling a chase from Amazon. Okay, with these ones, what has a more sentimental story? Okay, so next we have Bazooka Joe. This one I got in a trade with Cavaliers Collect. I gave him a Winnie the Pooh, and he gave me the Bazooka Joe chase, and another chase that we're also going to show right after this one, which is my second favorite chase after this one. I really do enjoy this chase. It's the Blowing Bubble Bazooka Joe. This is 1 out of 2 I got for, I had a soda that I pulled a lot of. And I just already said it, so you know, but I also got Godzilla, which is my second ever favorite soda chase. And my third favorite soda. So, there is the glow-in-the-dark blue Godzilla. I love the color of this one. He is just such an absolutely sick soda. And he's a big boy, too. Takes up the whole can. I wanted this chase so bad, so we worked out a deal. 2 sodas, and next up we're going to do this one, where I also gave away another chase. The same chase I got with these 2, because I pulled 3. I got this one, which is Sully, which is my favorite chase ever, from the Funko 411. I got this and a Freddy Funko for a chase that will probably be one of the last ones I show. I got Sully, really sick. Favorite chase in my collection. He is Flocked. Really sick soda. Another really big soda. Him and Godzilla are my favorite chases I own. And they are big sodas. And they're my second and third favorite sodas, probably ever, if not just in my collection. Because I really do want that NYC Freddy soda. As you guys know, my favorite soda is actually Freddy Funko. Next up, we'll do this one, which I got today, which is Stanley. I traded a Savoir Faire common, a Rosie common, a Deadpool common, and a Sorcerer Mickey common for the chase Stanley. Super sick trade. Chases I paid, like, not chases, commons I paid nothing for, basically. And I got Gold Stanley, newest addition to the Chase collection. He's the reason why I did this video, because I love this chase so much. And what I love, the Pog is so cool with the colors, but I love the Gold Stanley. It's just so sick. So, that's our newest addition to the chases that I traded a couple commons for. And now, next up, we are going to do... Oh, this is hard. Next up, we're going to do my first chase ever. My first 2 chases were Leonardo and Shredder. Let's take a look at both of these. Leonardo was actually first, but I was freaking out when I pulled these, and especially Shredder. Actually, mostly Shredder. This one wasn't a big one for me because it's just glow in the dark, and like the facial expression changed. And I pulled this one, and I didn't know it was a chase. I flipped out. I'd go check it. It's called, like, a lot of sodas or something from a long time ago. And then I said I'd cry if I pulled Shredder. And let me tell you, I pulled Shredder. I didn't cry, though. Didn't cry at all. There's the chase Shredder. Let's take a look at him. Blacklight Shredder. This is one of my most expensive Funko items. It's like $200 for this chase. Super sick. And now... we have 2 left. So, next up we have one. This one is the one that I pulled 3 chases of. And I traded one for a Freddy Funko and Sully. And then the other extra I had for a Bazooka and Godzilla. I pulled 3 Winnie the Pooh chases. And I only opened 3. And then I had to buy the common off my friend because I kept pulling chases and they ran out of sodas. So I had to buy the common off a friend. But here is Flocked Winnie. I traded 2 Flocked Winnies. One of them for Sully and Freddy, and then the other for Godzilla and Bazooka. 4 sodas I really, really wanted. And yeah, it was pretty sick because pulling 3 sodas is crazy. My dad pulled me the first one. I went back that night with him, bought another. It was another chase. And then I went back the next day after that, and it was another chase. So, crazy. But luckily I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have my Sully chase, my Godzilla chase, my Bazooka chase, or my Freddy Funko. So, next up, and one of my favorite chases is Miguel. This one, my Toys R Us order got canceled, and I was so upset. And then come to find out in the morning, I wake up on Saturday, go open the package, freak out, and then pull the chase out. This was like the soda I was most hyped for ever. So sick. Miguel, really nice soda. I know a lot of people want it. That is going to do it for today, guys. That is my 37 soda chases. Favorite ones are for sure Sully and Godzilla. I also really like Winnie, Bazooka, and what's my 5th favorite? So my 5 favorite chases are probably Miguel, Winnie the Pooh, Godzilla, Sully, and Bazooka Joe. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Make sure you do drop a like and subscribe, and have a great day as always.